Hello everyone, welcome to a BCN mod spotlight. Today we are spotlighting the More Swords mod.
Yeah, More Swords mod.
Oh, cool. I totally guessed on that.
Yeah.
So basically what it does is creates 14 different individual swords with special abilities that we will show you today.
Yeah. There's a lot.
So if you'll come along back with me here. First of all, what you're going to need is an anvil, and we have the little crafting recipe here. It's 3 blocks of iron and 4 iron ingots in this formation to get the anvil. And an example of how to craft or how to enchant like a random sword, if you want, is you're going to go to the anvil, right click with a book of enchanting and any random sword that you want to enchant. Put them in that formation and you got your random sword, and it'll make a cool noise.
Yep, and you need to know that to make all of the enchanted swords here, because you need to use the enchanted books in order to give them their cool enchantments that give them special powers.
As in example 1, where we have the blaze sword, which you give the enchanted book of blazeness.
Yep. So
and you get blaze.
Yeah. So did you take out the sword?
Yeah, I did.
Should we demonstrate this?
Yeah, I'm gonna go hit this elephant.
Okay. So what blaze is, it's basically fire, so it adds fire damage to the mobs, and there's 3 different levels depending on which level of the enchantment that you deal. But if you're using the 3rd level, which I believe we are, it adds.
I'm not, no.
Oh, okay. Well,
I skipped out.
If you're using the 3rd level, then it adds 2.5 damage to the original 2 that it does, and the blaze sword has a durability of 400, so it's pretty good.
Yeah, speed up.
Yep.
I didn't mean that. I just random words. Next is the blood sword, which Ethan, I don't know how to read this box you built.
Okay, yeah, but so well, the crafting recipe, Crystal put all the crafting recipes up in the corner to show you how to craft all the swords to begin with. But so the blood sword can have two enchantments, which are feast and vitality. So which one are you taking first?
I took both of them.
Oh, okay.
I'll do feast first, though.
Okay, so feast. Well, first of all, the blood sword has a straight off damage of 3 hearts and a 1500 durability, so it's pretty good. And the feast enchantment gives you a chance to restore durability each time you hit. So depending on what level enchantment you pick, yeah, you can't really show the durability unless like you're in survival, but if you're using the 3rd level enchantment, you have a 20% chance of restoring 20 durability, so it's actually pretty good. And the other enchantment that you can put on the blood sword is the vitality enchantment.
What does it do? Quick.
And the vitality enchantment, it lets you spend 250 durability points on the item, and you get like powers instead. So if you're using the 3rd level, what do you mean?
What'd you say? What?
You use 250 durability on the sword.
Oh.
And it gives you powers. And if you're using the 3rd level enchantment, it gives you a healing effect, a speed boost, and resistance for 2 minutes.
Wow.
So, do you have the vitality sword?
Yeah, I do. I have it out. Why?
Okay, well, I'm gonna... What mob should I get for you to fight?
I was using elephants.
Okay, well, elephants are loud.
Fine. Do
I'm
whatever
gonna
you want,
get big
then.
cats. Okay.
Why am I just hitting it?
You might have to right-click.
No, he's just kind of... That's still blocked for me.
Well, go to your E, see if you have any, like, powers.
E?
No, you dropped
Oh, I have speed and resistance.
Yeah. So when you're using...
that is weird.
When you're using the sword, you get powers, and you get, speed and resistance, and the healing effect. So if Chris was getting damage done to him, he'd be healing.
I would be, extremely.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yep.
That's blood sword. Interesting.
So then you have the bone sword. And there are a few swords on the forum that were kind of unclear what the enchantment is for them. So it seemed like the enchantment that worked with it was Shatter, which is the same one that we used for the glass sword later on. But so Shatter, it's similar to Sharpness, and it just kind of adds damage to it. So to begin with, the bone sword gives 1.5 damage and has a durability of 200.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah.
Oh, that's glass. Damn it.
Yeah. So then you
I'm a jerk.
If you're using the level 3 enchantment, it deals an additional 1.5 parts of damage. Yep.
If while you're using it, you said?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So then we got the glass sword.
glass sword, shatter.
The glass sword deals 2.5 hearts of damage and has a durability of 15, which is ridiculously low.
Yeah, that's the one where I was like, what? Why even make it?
Yeah, but it's really easy to make it. It's just like a stick and 2 panes of glass, like you can see with its whatever recipe.
Seems like
stuff.
that would be a pretty flimsy design.
Yeah, so it's still shatter that you
Oh.
use on it, and this one's actually shatter. We're not completely sure about the bone, but the glass is shatter and adds a heart and a half of damage when you use it.
Right.
So then after that, you have the Infinity Sword,
Which,
and
oddly enough, we couldn't find anything on.
yeah,
before.
there was no listed enchantment for the Infinity Sword. So, but it does do 3.5 parts of damage and has a durability of 850. So
Oh,
it may
yeah.
just not have effects. It's pretty good by itself.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know how that compares to a diamond sword.
Yeah, but and it's you don't even need diamond to use it. It's just iron. So it's
That's worth making then.
yeah. Except that it uses iron blocks, but
Oh, so
Okay.
that's a lot of iron.
yeah.
Uh,
So then you got the Lapis, which is one of the ones that do have an enchantment. So the Lapis sword does 1.5 hearts of damage normally and has a durability of 750. And the enchantment that you use on it is Greed, and what it does is make mobs drop more XP when you kill them. So if you're using the level 3
yeah,
enchantment,
it
they'll
takes a
drop
long time to
30.
kill though.
They'll drop 30 EXP if using the level 3 enchantment, which
Okay.
is a lot.
I can't tell if they dropped XP or not. Okay. It's not
Yeah,
really
so-
important. I'm at 36, so you can't
Yeah.
really tell.
Well, the next sword is the Molten Edge sword, and this is one of the ones that also we couldn't find in an enchantment for. But it has 2 hearts of damage. It does 2 hearts of damage and has a durability of 300, and it looks pretty cool. So
No, it doesn't.
yeah, it does. But we're assuming that the Blaze enchantment also works on it. But
Yeah, well, yeah.
yeah.
Does it though?
I don't-
I thought that only worked on the blaze sword.
I don't know. But yeah,
Check it
So-
out.
next sword. Oh, you're
It's-
trying it?
What?
Okay, never mind.
No,
Are
screw
you-
it.
Okay, Aqueous sword we're on.
Yeah, which is
Yes.
Ice Aura.
So the Aqueous Sword does 2 hearts of damage and has a durability of 300. And the enchantment that
Hey,
you can
get
put
back
on
here.
it is the Ice Aura. So the Ice Aura slows down mobs if you hit them. It has 3 levels of affecting them. And if you're using the 3rd level enchantment, it slows them down for 32 seconds.
Yeah, he's pretty. Oh yeah, he's pretty slow.
Yeah.
Eh. Just keep hitting the sand. That's making me angry. Okay, what was that?
We're on the Master
Aqueous.
Sword now.
Master Sword, which. Okay.
Yep, so the Master Sword does 3 hearts of damage and has a durability of 1450, which is really high.
Yeah.
And there are 2 different enchantments that you can place on it, or at least we believe, because there's this sword and the Dragonic Blade are pretty similar, it seemed like, and we couldn't figure out what enchantments were completely accurate, but both worked on each sword. So we have Blessed and we have Expedite as the enchantments. So Blessed is supposed to be similar to Smite, and it just deals additional damage. So if you're using the 3rd level, it adds 2 hearts of damage. And if you're also using Smite, it stacks, so it's pretty good.
Oh yeah.
And the other one is the Expedite enchantment, which is pretty cool, and it allows you to control time in Minecraft. So an item on the ground, like a normal item, it can't be like a block that's already in the game or something like that. It just
Right.
has to be a block that you've thrown on the ground. So once you do that, you can right-click on it with the sword, and it makes time jump forward.
No, bless me.
So depending on the level of the sword, it adds time. So if
So,
you're using level
I'm gonna-
3 enchantment, it adds 150 time
I'm
to
gonna
the
throw
world.
down nether brick stairs, and I'm gonna go up to it and right click it.
Yep.
Okay, so right click it, spamming right click, and it just got night.
Yep. So time fast forwards big time.
Yeah, it's actually really weird.
Now it's back today. So that's pretty cool. And yeah, so that's it for the Master Sword.
That also works for on the Dragonic sword.
Yeah, so the Dragonic Blade, both of those enchantments also work on that, and except that the Dragonic Blade has different stats to begin with. So it has 3.5 hearts of damage whenever you use it, and it has a durability of 750. So it has more damage than the Master Sword, but less durability. So it's kind of like a catch-22 thing.
Oh, that's a nice little phrase to use.
Yeah. So then the next sword we got is the End Sword, and it's my favorite sword.